Tell me, what exactly happened?
That was the last time I saw her. The ruthless judge sentenced Teresa to death. But I couldn't stand this verdict. I couldn't watch her die in front of me. So I gave my eyes to the judge. As a result, she was banished instead of executed. I thought I saved her life, but unexpectedly, I'm sorry, there's nothing I could change. This isn't your fault, Benita. You have already done so much for me.
Why did the church sentence Teresa to death?
She broke into your forbidden area of Khatib.
Khatib? Isn't that place destroyed?
Indeed, but the church has never stopped their investigation in Khatib. Rumors have it that the entrance to the colossal grave was found there.
She's also looking for the colossal grave? Why?
Nobody knows. Shouldn't say. Debris of the Scarlet Meteor. It has powers similar to that of a Colossus. It can purify the centrals.
This feels familiar.
It feels just like the Halidom Teresa fetched from Adamina.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
If we find the rest of the pieces, we may be able to figure out what Teresa's after. But it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Actually, this needle isn't that hard to find. I sensed its power at the top of the mountain. The Scarlet Meteor must have been sustaining the faint light of the Colossus.
Benita, if we find the rest of the Scarlet Meteor, can you restore it?
I don't know, but I'm willing to try. Ah, yes. Before you leave, make sure you bring these.
These?
You will need them if you want to keep a clear mind.
Thank you, Exilium. You killed that thing. My prayers have finally been answered. I've nothing to give you in return as a thank you. Please, take this. Who could have ever imagined that stupid knight would betray a lady for that mad woman? But you could never have guessed how this story ends. This ring may have been cursed many years ago.
How did the nobility of Blessed Land appear in Exilium?
She was my companion. We came to this deserted place to find that coward. Little did we know that disaster was in store for us. Courier, tell me, is it safe outside? Really, it's time to move. Before the light dies out, I should leave this hopeless place.
Why are you still here?
When Teresa disappeared, I took an oath to stay here and repent for the rest of my life.
What if she's still alive?
I'm sorry, Terence, but nobody can leave the dark mist alive.
I met her in Adamina.
That's impossible.
pathetic knight. He wouldn't believe that. His bride is already...
But at least he's been keeping his promise.
Times have changed, Terrence. A promise is meaningless these days.
If that's so, take me back to those days.
Jenny, if only I could see you again. I don't know how to show my gratitude, Courier.
This might take some time. This is the Seal of Jacob. It's said to be the key to the colossal grave.
Teresa took the same thing away from Admina.
So she did want to open the colossal grave.
But for what?
If what you said is true, The entrance to the colossal grave is in Katib. Then, that's where Teresa will go next.
It's just a rumor. On this continent, there are so many rumors about the entrance to the colossal grave that most of them are lies.
Whatever. We have no choice but to try our luck there.
Wait, Terence. Bring me with you. Since Teresa is still alive, it doesn't make any sense for me to stay here.
Katib is not far from here. Seems like you don't like this place.
I've been told that a rotten scar can never fully recover.
Then cut it. The wound will heal.
You're too young.
Thanks.
That's not a compliment.
It is for what you've done in Adamina.
We're even. You saved me in Hajim. Go and get some rest. A courier can never get enough sleep.
Sometimes you remind me of someone.
Who?
Never mind.
Stay away from me. Stay away.
Please, stop! The Sendros have been swept away.
Let him go. He's just a child.
Liar.
Teresa.
I trusted you so much.
God, the glory of blessed land with absolute loyalty. As a proxy, I act on behalf of God to forgive your sins.
Everything flows to a doomed end. You knew this all along.
Don't be confused.
Do you think with that, you'll be forgiven?
You could have saved her, but you betrayed. You, full of lies.
Terrence, you have never failed the god.
The massacre that happened at Katib. The slaughter of the Martians. Is that what you're still holding on to?
Who told you that?
The man with a mask. I can only imagine how witnessing a massacre like that can change a man.
It doesn't change a man. It helps him to see the world more clearly.
That's why you left the church and became a courier. That's how the church works. It manipulates people with faith, turning them into pawns. You should be grateful that you left the church and now have something to live for. The massacre that happened at Katib. The slaughter.
Who told you?
The man with a...
It doesn't.
That's why... That's how to... You should... I have something.
I found this.
This lid contains the legend of Cimmerians.
I've heard of their story. That civilization beyond any known knowledge has fallen with the sun.
Ever since I left the Blessed Land, I've been looking for clues in books. But in the end, I can't put my finger on the most critical things.
As long as you can find more slates like this, you're most likely to decipher the text engraved on the bracelet.
Looking for a relic of civilization that no one has ever seen. It sounds like nothing but out of this world. I have...
Ah, Terence, what can I do for you? I was about to take a break. There is still a ways to go before arrival.
You talk too much.
So you'd rather I go away?
No, just the opposite. I won't let you leave. No one in the Blessed Land should hear about this.
I'm not just a pawn of the church. I only obey my master. My lips are sealed until we discover the truth.
Are you a mercenary?
You could say that, my friend. Don't worry. I know what can be said and what cannot.
Who's your master?
Someone who's seeking truth. That's the only answer I can give you. How's everything? It seems the rumors are real. This relic seems to be working.
Say it in plain language. Why this hand is a relic of the Martian?
It used to be a hand of a powerful Martian soldier. In his final moments, someone used a forbidden ritual to fuse it with Sendros and made it into a weapon.
The Church has surrendered to hearsay that may blow up in their face.
The time has changed, Terrans. For the Church, hearsay may not be the greatest threat. At first, Master did not want to give his hand to me until...
You are a lunatic.
Only lunatics can survive in this world.